Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Brandon, the Fit Crypto, helping you make those crypto gains. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to another edition of my 5-minute crypto breakdown, where I give you the rundown on the who, what, when, where, and why of a crypto. No nonsense, no BS, no price predictions, just cold hard facts so you can get rich in knowledge. Today, we're going to be talking about RaiBlocks. But before I begin, I just want to let you guys know I have a free comprehensive altcoin spreadsheet that I put together. It's got tons of altcoins, descriptions of the coins, the industry that they're in, as well as a brief detailed description of what the coin actually does. It's a great research tool. I'm giving it away 100% for free. Just hit that link in the description down below and you can get instant access to it. All right, so let's dive into the video. RaiBlocks. What is RaiBlocks? RaiBlocks is a trustless, low latency cryptocurrency that utilizes a novel block lattice architecture where each account has its own blockchain that achieves consensus via delegated proof of stake voting. Offers feeless, instantaneous transactions as well as unlimited scalability, making RaiBlocks ideal for peer-to-peer transactions. The network requires minimal resources, no high-power mining hardware, and can process high transaction throughput. And to date, the RaiBlocks network has processed over 4 million transactions with an unpruned ledger size of only 1.7 gigabytes. So, in a nutshell, I'm hoping that you guys that are watching are familiar with how the blockchain actually works, at least from a general standpoint. If not, I guess I'll just break it down real quick for you. So the blockchain is like, so for Bitcoin, for example, every transaction is kind of registered into the blockchain. And in order to verify that that transaction is legitimate, computers have to invest, computational hardware into making sure that all these transactions are legitimate throughout the blockchain, throughout the block. And it requires a lot of computational power, electricity, because every single transaction that is done, no matter the person, is logged, and you have to verify that that transaction is legit. And then you have to go back to the beginning, verify everything up until that point for the next transaction. And it's a lot of work when all transactions are utilized in a single block, whereas RaiBlocks is unique in the sense that every single person, every account has its own blockchain. So anytime you initiate a transaction, it just gets verified through your own block, and so everyone's individual block is going to be a lot smaller than a compilation of every transaction that's just in one block. So in order to legitimize a transaction, it's extremely fast when everyone has their own blockchain versus utilizing the blockchain that has every single transaction in it. Hopefully that makes sense in a nutshell. So basically every user has their own blockchain, which allows for much faster transaction legitimate, figuring out if a transaction is legitimate, as well as lower fees, and allows them to scale quite a bit, because when you're looking at Bitcoin, all the transactions within a block, it takes a lot of time to legitimize everything. So when everyone has their own blockchain, it should be very easy to scale, because one person is not going to have millions and millions and millions of transactions. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If not, I'm sure that there's other videos out there that can explain what the blockchain is a little better than I can. But hopefully you're familiar with what it is. So who's behind it? The team. It's a fairly small team. It just has a 5-person development team and a 5-person community management team. I wasn't really able to find too much information on the background of people. So no notable partnerships at the moment either. So it looks to be like a fairly small project so far, but we'll see how it progresses. Where are they located? I'm guessing either the US or UK, because they're English based. Their white papers are in English. So I'm assuming, I wasn't able to find 100% exactly, but I'm thinking they're based in the United States. Exchange wise, about 50% of the trading volume is on KuCoin and about 40% on BitGrail. So that's where you're going to find the majority of the trading volume. When are moves being made? So there's no real official roadmap with milestones and dates. However, they do have some long-term goals that I found. And their long-term goals is to see the protocol itself set up as an internet standard that's infrequently touched and managed by a diverse group of people from different geopolitical areas, and more specifically is not controlled by me or any small group of people. Any such group should not add configurable network parameters to avoid political issues like the block size debate. Add IPv6 multicast to transaction broadcasting, announcing a transaction to everyone in the world who wants it. have existing payment providers accept RaiBlocks, much like they accept fiat currency today, and to give a large group of people who do not have access to banks the assurance that payments they accept are secure at the point of exchange. So, I mean, in a nutshell, they're basically trying to do whatever other cryptocurrencies right now is just implement themselves as a real-world cryptocurrency that has real-world use cases, and that is also decentralized. Number one is basically they just want to be decentralized, and everything else is they just want to be implemented as a usable cryptocurrency in day-to-day use, as with every crypto right now. So why build it? The most important question that I asked myself, what problem are they trying to solve? So the current cryptos are plagued by high fees, scalability issues, and are quote unquote slow, depending on your definition of what slow is. And so their solution is to design a crypto in which each account user has its own blockchain. This offers feeless, instantaneous transactions as well as unlimited scalability, and the network requires minimal resources and no high-power mining hardware. So you don't have to mine it. I believe all the coins are in circulation right now, so there's not going to be any more released. So final recap of RaiBlocks. It's a unique crypto in which each person account has its own blockchain. It's a very small team so far. No official roadmap, but they're currently trying to be implemented in real world use cases right now. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of RaiBlocks. Me personally, I like the concept. I think it's a very unique solution to the problem that has plagued the original, OG cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of these coins are trying to solve the problems of high fees, scalability, and resources, and scalability. Scalability, I think, is the thing to solve in 2018. And I think RaiBlocks has a very unique approach to it, in which every user has its own blockchain. So it's very unique. It stands out amongst the crowd. So I like it in that sense, that it's different. It takes a different approach. How it works out, we have yet to see. And I'm no blockchain technology developer expert, so I can't tell you how well every person having their own individual blockchain is going to fare. I'm not that well versed to know how that's going to turn out, but from what I do know, the sounds of it, it sounds interesting, and it sounds like it's a good way to solve the problems that are plagued by current cryptos. But we will see how it progresses in the future. Definitely keep on top of RaiBlocks and see how they progress. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys found it informative. Be sure to download my spreadsheet in the description down below. Help you guys with your altcoin research. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.